Today I'm bringing you the Carnival versus Royal Caribbean. My take on it. Carnival and Royal Caribbean, the two most popular and largest cruise companies in the country. If you've never taken a cruise, or have sailed with one but not the other, let's do a small breakdown here on how these two differ, have certain similarities. Affordability. Both Carnival and Royal offer affordable vacations, but prices seem to be climbing for both companies. Carnival, however, keeps the crown for being the more affordable vacation due to having lower pricing. Both companies sailing on a day cruise to the Bahamas, leaving from Miami, the prices differ, as I'll show you here. And remember, most of Royal Caribbean Bahama cruises will always stop at their private island. Both cruise lines offer a great variety of grab-and-go food, specialty restaurants, ice cream, pizza, main dining options, which is always included. On Royal Caribbean, your grab-and-go spots include Cafe Promenade, El Loco Fresh, Sorrento's Pizza, and the famous Boardwalk Doghouse. Cafe Promenade, or Promenade, there you can get coffee, tea, cookies, cakes, small sandwiches, and fresh sliced fruit. El Loco Fresh, these are where you get your tacos, burritos, enchiladas, chopped cilantro, pico de gallo, sour cream, your basic Mexican food kind of place. Good. Depends if you like that. You grab a burrito with a margarita. That always goes good. Sorrento's Pizza. Well, I think the name says it all. You get pizza and other small dishes like antipasto and things like that. Boardwalk Doghouse. Here you can grab your hot dogs. On sea days, they're open till 6 p.m. and open earlier, like 11, I think, or 11:30. But on port days, they open at 1 o'clock, which I didn't understand because what about the people that stay back on the ship? And of course, you have the main dining hall, which is every day. Now, these places that I just mentioned are at no extra charge. Royal does have some restaurants that you will have to pay for that are extra. On Carnival Cruise Line, your grab-and-go places are going to be the Marketplace, Blue Iguana, Big Chicken, Guy's Burgers, Pig and Anchor, Pizza del Capitano. The Marketplace is the buffet where you'll grab breakfast, lunch, which include, eggs, bacon, ham, all types of eggs, by the way, boiled, deviled eggs, scrambled. They also have an omelet spot that you can make your own omelet fresh. If you ask them to use fresh eggs, they will use fresh egg. Big Chicken by Shaq. You can grab fried chicken sandwiches, fried chicken tenders, French fries, coleslaw, mashed potatoes, and a couple of more items there. Pig and Anchor. If you like smoked barbecue, then this is the place for you. Here you can grab smoked brisket, barbecued ribs, pulled pork, all types of smoked meats, along with mac and cheese, loaded mac and cheese, collard greens, plenty of sauces. They have like 5 or 6 sauces to go with all your meats. It is a barbecue place. Now, Guy's Burgers. This is the best grab-and-go burger I've ever had at sea. These burgers are pressed fresh with tons of different options. You can get a bacon cheeseburger, loaded cheeseburger, there's a barbecue cheeseburger. There's just so much. And then they have this little mini bar kind of area that have all these extra toppings that you can add on it and just build this thing up. The burger is good. I will not take that away from Carnival. And of course, the main dining hall, which is every day for dinner at the time of your choosing, just like Royal. And there is where you will have your dinner. That comes with a full menu with appetizers, entrees, drinks. And also in the main dining hall, there is additional food that you can order at an extra cost at the bottom of the menu. Ships. In this section, I'm only going to be talking about the big ships. The reason for that is because Carnival has a lot more ships than Royal Caribbean does. So let's keep it simple and talk about their huge ships. Royal Caribbean by far has the biggest cruise ship in the world. The new Icon class has debuted Icon of the Seas and soon to follow Star of the Seas, coming in 2025, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I am. The Icon of the Seas is the world's largest cruise ship with a capacity of holding 7,600 passengers at maximum capacity and 20 decks high. Can you imagine how much there is to do on this ship? To compete with that, Carnival has its XL class, which doesn't even come close to Icon of the Seas, but it does span 20 decks. Now, the XL class features the Mardi Gras, Celebration, and the Jubilee. The Jubilee, which was released in 2023, can hold up to 6,500 passengers at full capacity and also has 20 decks like Icon of the Seas. So, in theory, I don't think Royal Caribbean is going higher. I think they're just going longer with their ships. Possibly a bit wider as well, because when they line up when the Icon of the Seas lines up to another ship, you can see the width difference. But height-wise, I don't think they're going higher. I think they're going wider and longer, which, in fact, like long, if any of you have ever been on a cruise, you know the mega ships will take you about 7 days to get from the back to the front. And I'm not joking about that. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. And please hit the notification bell. And so now, finally, we have private islands. It's no secret that Perfect Day at Coco Cay is more than just a private island that Royal Caribbean owns. At one point, it was just a small little private island, but then Royal Caribbean spent $250 million to turn this place into a full-blown water park, or some say water theme park. So they not also have the largest ship in the world, they also have the largest private island in the world. On this private island, they also have one of the world's largest water slides. So if you think about it, I guess Royal Caribbean really goes by the word large, large, larger, or bigger and bigger. But now all of this comes at a cost. So yes, you can get off the ship and walk around and take, one of their little vans and everything else that'll take you from place to place, which is one of the things that I really don't like. They make you always come back to the certain area where you can pick up the vans. So if, let's say, you go over to like the lagoon or the beach area and you want to go to the thrill park, you cannot take the van from the lagoon to the water park. You have to go back to the main section. But now also, none of this is free. If you want to go into the water park, that will cost you $161 per person. So they're taking you to their private island, but you have to spend a lot of money. Or you could just hang out at the pool area or the bar and, still purchase drinks just like you would at any other port destination. So I guess Royal Caribbean, what they did with their park or their private island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, is that, in fact, they're pretty much selling like their own excursions in a way. So their theme park is not free, and certain other things are not free. Most of the great amenities are going to cost you. So just keep this in mind when you're sailing with Royal Caribbean to their private island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Now, Carnival has a bunch of private islands, but none that come close to Perfect Day at Coco Cay. That is until they announced Celebration Key, which is coming 2025. In this video, I'll show you a small introduction to Celebration Key, but if you'd like to see it in full, please visit their respectable channel, along with Cruisely, who has a much more in-depth comparison of the two cruise lines. All links will be in the description below. So guys, this concludes my Royal Caribbean versus Carnival, or Carnival versus Royal Caribbean. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think and stay tuned as I have more content coming.